diving. Hope comes and stops us in our tracks. Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
You know, it'd be nice is if they just, when they did the sharing, if you could, sometimes you can pick multiple people. If you could pick multiple groups, that would be helpful. Give me an extra second. My friend is sick today, so I'm going to throw some stuff in his group too. I haven't talked to him for like a year. He probably doesn't even know I'm going to do it, but it doesn't matter. That's the kind of stuff I do, man. You know, do things for other people without them knowing. I don't need to know. Make somebody else's life easier and take no credit. That is humility. Looks like I got a haircut, but I did not. Let's see. I did not get a haircut. Today. I'm getting the haircut today. I can't handle it. Now it's these wings. I'm gonna fly away. Fly away. Today we're talking about the spiritual toolkit. Seriously, cats. I know you come for the cats. I know you just come, you come for the cats. You stay for whatever it is I do. I don't know. I was trying to be funny and it did not work. So, happy Monday. I had to watch my football. It's kind of like watching Cinemax. It kept coming in and out. Some people will get that joke. Oh, I'm so funny. I'm just looking up something real quick because I don't remember where something is. Got it. I think people. You know, when you add a friend, they're like, "Hi, how are you?" I don't know you, especially when it's like, it just feels creepy. I'm like, what do you? I'm always like, what do you want? I help people. Do you need help with something? I'm just looking for new friends. I am not. This one keeps bugging me. I thought I unfriended her. I guess I did not. Oh no, she's not my friend. I did unfriend her. All right, well, we'll have to do some blocking. I'm gonna have to do some blocking because even if I say leave me alone, it's just probably a bot anyway. So that's right. You're usually arguing with a computer when you do that stuff. It's not a person. That's why the answers are odd. Just ask a weird question, like what's your favorite type of top ramen, and you'll get like, huh? What does that mean? Can you explain? Computer. It's a computer. Okay. Welcome, Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm an alcoholic. Yep, that's the news. Been one for a while. If you're here, say hello. Say hello. No, all said hello. Crack. some reason I feel like I'm in the wrong place here. What does it say? What is the AA Spiritual Toolkit? MST, I don't know what that is, a simple set of tools that make it convenient and easy for other members of AA to work steps 10 and 11 on a daily basis to keep you from relapsing back into active alcoholism. It is so much more than that, but I didn't even think of it that way. That's cool. I'm glad I read that, man. Yeah, so it no wonder it's in the 10th. It's because that's where this. That's why I thought it was off. I was off because I was in the 10th step. But I guess this is picking up that spiritual toolkit. That makes a lot more sense because now we're at step 10, right? And we have a lot more tools to work with. Did you know? Don't. Probably didn't. Because I've never heard anybody say that in a meeting. Not that I heard. Maybe somebody said it and I wasn't listening. That is definitely a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. All right. I hate no-show days. All right. How does the program work? Newcomers sometimes ask. The two answers I most often hear are very well and slowly. And I'm appreciative of both. Give me a second. I'm going to grab a fan. Since I don't have any fans online. Oh. My number one fan. Look, it's my rising creator. Oh, everybody's like, oh, I'm being recognized on blah blah page for blah blah group. I won't do it. It's always that you need to hand out badges. I'm like, the fuck I do. Nobody gets badges in my group. I'm gonna hand out a badge. It's gonna be to everyone. Now, if you put in, I'll do the one for. I run more groups than you know. I do. I don't run them, but I am the one that started them, and they're still going. And I've got 3 solid groups going, man. Yeah, Trudging Together, Dragon Flower, and Raw Recovery Overeaters. Yeah, I'm the admin for every single one. I control it all. Not I don't control any of it. That's the thing. I never check in on the other 2 groups. They're doing fine without me. They don't need me. I post there every now and again, but that's about it. That's about it. Oh. Mostly I'm just inundated all day with stuff. Like I just got a message. Your Amazon I have no Amazon package right now. Right? I don't have an Amazon package coming right now. I am tired of being bothered by things that don't exist. Aren't you? It's like you're inundated with everything. My texting, my calling, my WhatsApp, my Messenger, my Facebook, my Instagram, everywhere I go. Like Instagram, all I'm getting is messages from girls with no clothes on. Fuck. Really? Because if that's what Instagram's going to be, I'm leaving. I don't have time for that bullshit. So leave me the fuck alone unless you got something to really offer. All right. Let's start over. I was only one paragraph in, or one line in. How does the program work? Newcomers sometimes ask. The 2 answers I most often hear are very well and slowly. I'm appreciative of both answers. Factitious as they may first sound, means they sound fake. Like, that's not real. Now, to an alcoholic, it may seem that way, but remember that an alcoholic is probably still living in that fog, right? The alcoholic fog that we walk around in, even after we've stopped drinking for a little while, sometimes it can take up to 28 days. Okay. It can sometimes take longer than that. If you have destroyed your liver, it's going to take longer than that. Okay. It took me like 2 or 3 months to finally come around. Okay. It took me a while. I couldn't, no. I know you see me now, but I wasn't like this when I first came in. Not even close. I don't even look the same. You know, I was bloated. I didn't eat, but I was huge, man. I was really big. You know, I put on the right things. I looked like I was an Italian mobster, man. I did. I looked like somebody you just didn't fuck with, which I kind of appreciated. Why wine? Drink water. I like that. Yeah. I got water. I got water. I also got coffee. And I have some soda going. But I have a drinking problem. So I have a drinking problem. They left. Why'd you even bother? I'll get it. I just, you know what? Right now, I'm gonna tell on myself. I'm having a hard time not fitting in right now. That's how I feel today. I feel like I don't fit in. There are people that say, "Yeah, we're gonna do this," and I never fucking hear from them. And I just, when it comes to recovery, I want 90% of it just to be gone. I'm tired of it. It's overwhelming, man. I don't want it no more. Either God needs to give me some answers, or I just never need to see any of these people talk or see them or anything ever again. But that's not going to happen. So I figure I'd tell on myself before I got too far into the day here. All right. Sometimes I have failed to share my defects with the right people. That's what I was just doing, was sharing some of my defects. Other times, I confess their defects rather than my own. At still other times, my sharing of defects has been more in the nature of shrill complaints about problems. You know, when other people come into conversations that they are not a part of, we have to be very careful. We have to tread very lightly when it comes to this. I do. Or it turns into me just complaining about them. Do I really want what's best for them, or am I just whining? I can tell you now, in the beginning, I was just whining. I was whining because I didn't know what to do with it. Didn't know what to do with it. You know what I do with it now? Nothing. Nothing. I accept them for who they are. They're a child of God, and I can love them for who they are. Right? We had a disruption in our 3 o'clock meeting, and we had an emergency. I called for, an emergency group conscious, and people thought that I was going to lay into somebody. No, I didn't lay into them. Instead, what we did was this. What I did was this. Hey, bud, we failed you. As a group, we failed you. And I saw some people go like this. They're like, yep, we did. He's right. I saw some people go, as a group, we failed him. We set him up because we wanted to get something accomplished, and we did not prepare him for it. We did not think of him. And we set him up to fail. Well, before it got worse, I interrupted that and said, but it was killing him. It wasn't his cup of tea. And it turns out that the technical thing was just fucking him up. I keep telling them, you cannot host and chair. So Next group conscious. We'll take care of that. Right? So what I do, well, I asked him what happens so it doesn't happen, so that we don't do it to another person. Isn't that what matters? Change behavior. Isn't that what matters? The only amends is change behavior. Only. I'm tired of seeing this. The best amends is change behavior. No, it's the only amends. The other is an apology. Sorry, apology, action, amend. Amend, sorry means sorry. Amend means justice. Amends means action. Amends means I did something about it already. Now I'm coming to you because I recognized it and you're important to me enough that I needed to change it so I could come back and let you know and you could have a better life. There we go. Spiritual toolkit. That's okay. God will free up your time to stay. Kidding, I don't know. I am in a better mood though, so thank you guys for showing up. I was feeling a little lonely this morning. My brain was started to go on the route of what about all these? There's like 3-4 people. Oh, we're gonna call you back. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Not to hear anything. Okay. Do you know how unfucking professional that is? And beyond unprofessional, just how unkind that is. Okay, fine. If you want to jump on the popularity train, you go for it. But I've told you the consequences. I'm your consequence. I'm the consequence. I know it's weird. I'm not really the consequence, but God does work through his children. The consequence is this. I report, and I know who to report to, and I'm very good at it. I talk very well. Hey, I talk good game too, man. I'll talk circles around people. Hey, talk. Anyway, I've had to. I got picked on a lot as a kid. Therefore, I became very witty. I had to become witty. You crack a joke on me, I'm going to crack one harder, and it's going to hurt more. If you crack a joke to try and hurt me, every now and then I get gotten up, and I'll give it to you too. Sometimes it's just fun banter with guys. That's the way we are. Let's see. So the fact is that none of us like self-searching, the leveling of pride, and the confessions of shortcoming, which the steps require. Yeah, let's just steal it right out of the big book. All right. Nice. Yeah, we are. We're supposed to have like the biggest super moon in like a long time. So if you can catch it, that'll be fun. All right. So the fact is, none of us like the self-searching. I do. I didn't like it at the beginning, but actually, I enjoy it now. I like becoming a better person. What do you mean no one likes the self-searching, the leveling of pride? I find it very freeing. I love it. I'm addicted to it. Right. Just like being selfish about your program. I don't mind being addicted to God and what he does for me. I love it. I'm an addicted personality. I got to find something that is going to give me the ease and comfort of which alcohol gives me. And it's my higher power. He gives me the ease and comfort I need when I need it, man. Doesn't come from this. The world does not provide ease and comfort. No, that's a shit show. And I don't even want to call it that because then I'm putting down God's world, man. And God's world is perfect. It's the people that fuck it up. You don't see the animals running around destroying God's earth, fucking killing each other off in the name of property, money, prestige, to be heard. Wow. All right. Have I picked up the simple kit of spiritual tools laid at my feet? Well, hopefully, don't be off like that. All right. May God keep me from laying out my defects by comparing them to someone else's. You're gonna run into a problem with that. See, it's automatic. We compare. Yeah, the thing is without a comparison, I don't know where I stand. So if you're going to compare it to something, compare it to your higher power. Oh shit. Oh shit. Perfection. I can't do. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. There's a whole nother world. It's just on the other side of that extra step, man. You take those extra little steps and those things accumulate. The little things kill, but the little things also build. Okay. For everything that is something, there is something that is a total opposite. You cannot have good without evil. You cannot be happy without being sad first. You can't have patience without being angry. You can't have it. Oh, I'm not an angry person. Angry people have no patience. I'm sorry, people that say that they don't get angry have no patience. They may not say anything. Okay? But talk is cheap. In my book, talk is cheap. That's how it is. Today I pray, may God keep me from laying out my own defects by comparing them to someone else's. We are by nature relativists and comparists who think that in the terms of worse than, not quite as bad or better than. May know that my faults are faults, whether or not they are better than others. Keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. Today I'll remember bad is bad, even when it's better than. Oh, that I like. Bad is bad, even if it's better than. A lot of people are running out there saying they're doing good, but they just want to look pretty doing it. That's all they give a fuck about. They only care about whether you are paying attention to them or not. Dude, what does that sound like? Sounds like alcoholism, does it not? In one sense, it does. And we have ceased fighting anything or anyone, even alcohol. I need to read that right now because I feel like fighting. I feel like fighting today. I'm a little hurt. And when I'm like that, I feel like fighting. And I don't want to do that today. I know. I feel like there's some people that at this point kind of deserve a little foot up the ass. But see how that sounds? I feel like they deserve a foot up the ass. Everything's wrong about that line. I am having a little bit harder of a time. I watch all this stuff going on, and like everybody else, I want to be a part of. Sure, I do. It's lonely being the person that reports and only does the right thing. I don't get to enjoy a lot of other things that other people do because I'm not fucking naive to it. Because I educated myself a lot on this industry, and I've been doing it a lot. For by this time sanity will have returned. We seldom be interested in liquor. If tempted, we recoil from it. If it's from a hot flame, we react sanely and normally, and we find that this has happened automatically. I don't know if I react sanely and normally, but when it comes to liquor, I do. Hey, Chris, I didn't see you pop in. Your picture looks like Patricia's. So I thought Patricia was saying something else, but nope. Good to see you, buddy. Right? So it is easy to let up on the spiritual program of action and rest on our laurels. We are headed for trouble if we do, for alcoholism is a subtle foe. We are not cured of alcoholism. What we really have is a daily reprieve contingent on the maintenance of our spiritual condition. Every day is a day when we must carry the vision of God's into all of our activities. How can I best serve thee? Thy will, not mine, be done. These are thoughts which must go with us constantly. We can exercise our willpower along this line. All we wish it is the proper use of the will. Right? So I do have a will. I do have power. It is not necessarily mine. It's in combination with things, you know. All right. I think that's what I got for now. So, there's a lot of things that are in our spiritual toolkit, but when you find yourself getting off the beam, it's best to talk to God and move forward. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I love you. Peace out and have a day.